Oro Valley, Tucson.
An Arizona Lotus Corp radio station.
You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Monday, December 1st. That's right, Rico. Woo. We initially started Whamageddon officially. All right, Whamageddon is here. All right, so here's the premise, okay? You, me, Mari, Yaz, Kendall must avoid hearing Wham's
Last Christmas,
right? The original version only, right? At all costs from now until Christmas.
It's so rough, man.
Now, if we go in grocery stores, we hear it or anything like that, we're donezo. We're out of the game, and then we have to fork up $20. So we got a $100 cash jackpot. Will go to the winner of Whamageddon. All right. So, starting today, on your way in, have you heard Wham's Last Christmas?
No, I was about to mention, I'm shocked I haven't for the past few days, and you're making this sound real tough, though.
It is
for
tough.
a whole month. I got to lock myself in a basement.
Yes, and avoid Mix FM, right?
Yep,
avoid it
completely.
at all costs, right? Let's send emails to our bosses, making sure they don't play it in the hallways here at the station. We want to try to avoid it again, like landmines.
So lay me the rules again real quick. So if it's a millisecond, I can't run out of the room. If it literally hits my ears, and I'm done.
Yeah, you're done. And
That's
it's basically like Seinfeld's the bet.
Right.
Yeah, and you have to, honor and
be honest.
Yeah, be honest about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear it, you get struck, you're out. Simple as that, all right?
Damn it, George Michael.
Yeah, game on. It's going to be fine, but good luck. Good luck to everybody, especially myself. I want that money. All right, we have a great week of shows lined up for you. First off, happy post-Thanksgiving. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving. I know our U of A Wildcats had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they
Bear
did.
down. U of A football, fantastic year, finishing 9-3 overall, which is 6-3 with Big 12 play. This is huge considering this is supposed to be a rebuilding year.
Mm-hmm.
They won the Territorial Cup, coming from behind to beat ASU at ASU, which was massive. With 23-7 was the score at the end of that game, and that was huge. So we're happy to see that. Now, of course, the eyes are on what bowl game they're going to play. They have several options. They're being courted left and right. They even have the possibility of playing the Gronk Bowl in LA. And how unfair would that be if Gronk was hosting a bowl game for his alumni, right?
Yeah.
It'd be great to see though. So, we have that happening, and we'll have Justin Spears in a little bit later to narrow down which bowl games would be best, and especially for him because he's going to be traveling wherever the team goes because he's the official beat writer. So I'm like, where do you want to go?
Right.
But yeah, with 9-3 overall, that's a huge football season for the U of A Wildcats. So well done. Well done to everybody involved, especially the coach. Dude. There's no way that, with Brett Brennan coming in and with this organization just being left abruptly, that anyone expected him to do well so soon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's massive. And of course,
That's all.
it's just a good year for U of A sports with men's basketball, obviously, just kicking ass. They remained undefeated. They're 7-0 right now, just annihilating their opponent over the weekend. And our center tied a career high with 20 points and had 9 rebounds. So, they're currently ranked number 2 in the country. So right there, looking for the national title and just looking unstoppable. So again, it's good stuff. And I know that this town, I've been in this city long enough to know that, when U of A sports is doing good, the spirits of the city is lifted a little higher. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody bleeds red and blue in this town for sure. So that's amazing. So we had that going on over the weekend. Looking forward to this week. What do we got going on? We have tons of giveaways. Of course, we continue to do our Master of Prizes. So this week's Master of Prize is, let's see, what to say, a $500 Visa gift card. Boom, bang, done. So if you win that, that's $500 going into your Christmas shopping. You're good to go.
Hell
right?
yeah.
Yeah. And that's for you either spend on yourself or spend on others. I did an early Christmas for myself. I went to Amazon, right? And I got some stuff for the studio, like, web, like lights and
some upgrades.
Yeah. Some upgrades that I'm paying for myself for whatever reason, because I'm a maniac. And then, over the long weekend, I was sitting around bored and I was like, oh, I need a new hoodie. Oh, I'll just run to Kohl's. I got this gift card, right? Or not a gift card.
That's your default when you get bored. You're like, hoodie time, baby.
Yeah. It was, well, again, thinking about the show and everything else, its appearances is a lot. I mean, sure, I could work on my physical appearance, but instead of that, I'll just, put good clothes on. So I'm like,
why work hard?
Yeah, I need to put on I need some new hoodies. So I went to Kohl's because I got a Kohl's credit card and I'm in Kohl's debt I'll be in Kohl's debt for the rest of my life. I get that, right?
Kohl's is like, it doesn't go away like student debt either. It's on your record forever.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's whatever. I'm just every month I make my stipend to Kohl's. It is what it is. And I'm the type of shopper now, because I have this unlimited Kohl's credit card, that I go there. I don't even look at prices, dude. I'm just, I grab a cart and I'm like, yeah, that looks fresh. That looks dope. That looks good. Boom, 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 boom.
I haven't bought underwear in 5 years.
Yeah. I bought underwear for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, $300. Just right off the bat. And the lady at Kohl's is like, so is this all for you?
Shut up, Ruth.
Yeah.
Let me live.
Yeah, I'm like, well, Black Friday's for me, Chris, everyone else will get a gift card. We're fine. So yeah, you can get yourself a $500 Visa gift card and go crazy and shop for yourself. Like I did over the weekend.
If you're at Kohl's, tell them Beef sent you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we have a couple other ticket giveaways today and all this week. Silverstein happening at the Rialto Theater. That's coming up right around the corner, December 7th, this weekend. So I'll be giving you tickets for that. Also, Mammoth WVH, or actually they dropped the WVH. So Wolfgang Van Halen is performing December 6th at Marquee Theater. I'll hook you up with a pair of tickets for that. And I have a major concert announcement with tickets before they go on sale all week long. I'm going to make that announcement a little bit later on this morning, probably 8 o'clock, to play it safe. But it's a pretty big one. It's going to be a Talking Stick Resort Amphitheater. And so I'll be making that announcement a little bit later, and all week long, win them before you buy them tickets for that. So that's the listener bait galore. We are definitely in the spirit of giving for December. So stick around. Hopefully you'll be one of our winners today. We have a lot to get to, including your morning moron coming up next after music from Sick Puppies, but we'll kick things off a little Pantera on Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's now 6:00. Yo. We're live here on the podcast broadcast, and please welcome in studio our good friend James from the Tucson Hellhounds. We're going to be talking about the Hellhounds raising hell at the MSA Annex this Saturday. See what I did there?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Clever.
Yeah. So, and the Annex, of course, this was the first time. So, rewind a year ago. We met James. I met James at an event for Tucson Doobie. But then James and Megan first came in when they were promoting this Annex event. And last year, I couldn't make it because the Roadrunners game was happening. But this Saturday, there is no Roadrunners game. So, be able to check out the Hellhounds right there at the Annex. That's always a good time. So look forward to that. We'll talk about that on the air. We have a lot to cover. Of course, holiday chaos. I have a couple lists of scenarios to go over with you guys here in a little bit as well for out-of-pocket behavior. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did.
Okay. Was that, you ever have like any kind of awkwardness where you have like a drunk uncle or something that gets a little too crazy?
Every Thanksgiving except this one. Me and Meg, we didn't have the boys this year, so we literally just shut ourselves in our house and turned off the phones and had a really nice, quiet Thanksgiving.
Nice.
It's a Bangsgiving. Yeah, those are good days too.
Great.
Yes, absolutely. To where it's not the turkey getting stuffed. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. So,
Uncle Beef.
We'll get into that. That was not an Uncle Beef joke, all right? We have a lot to cover. Now, I do want to get to this as well because the other week I had a Strange Case in studio. Those are good guys. We had some conversations with them, Kendall and I wanted to be able to feature a little bit of that in this podcast as well. So this is something that you've never seen because Strange Case was in studio after we went off the air. So here's a little bit of getting to know the band Strange Case from California. Check this out.
so get up and go. Give me one good reason why it's more than hello. You take me home, but I just don't know. Even in a crowded room, I still feel alone. I'm on the red line. I'm taking it slow. It's not the first time I'm sleeping alone on the west side. 'Cause west is a no. I feel the sunshine. I feel that golden glow. I'm in my head, so get up and go. Give me one good reason why it's more than hello. You take me home, but I just don't know. Even in a crowded room, I still feel alone.
All right, what you just heard was our in-studio guest, and that was Red Line was the song we were watching video for that. And in studio, we got 3 of, what do you say, 4 or 5? And so officially it's, Mikey and Zane and Aaron, right? That's the core of Strange Case, which I still kind of switch into Strange Days. And I was like, what a dumb name, Strange Days, because there's so many strange days, right?
I was thinking the Doors for Strange
Right.
Days.
When you put in Strange Days, you'll get a million things, but Strange Case is only one.
It's
right?
growing on us. Yeah,
Yeah.
we hated the name for years. We're like, but we just picked it, That's that. Dude,
Isn't that how it goes, right?
We get
Always.
Strange Kiss. There's some atrocious
best
band
one.
names out there. Cage the Elephant.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
okay.
names
All right.
suck.
Hey,
A lot of names do suck until the band's good, and you're just like, I guess I like it now.
Exactly. You're not wrong about that. Now, Zane and Mikey, you guys go way back? Are you guys like high school buds or
all 3 of us.
all
do.
3?
Middle
Aaron,
school.
yeah?
Middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have that brotherhood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. And when you guys started hanging out in middle school, were you guys even musicians at that point, or?
For me, it was just starting, like 6th grade when I met you guys.
Yeah.
I would just start taking lessons.
Right, on bass?
I was a guitarist.
Oh, guitarist, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you're bass.
Now I'm bass.
Yeah. Okay. And then what you guys already had like kind of a jump start? We're playing that super young.
We were already playing. We had been playing since we were like 7 or 8 or something, and we met at the skate park and we started skating together. And then he's like, "Come over and jam." I was like, "I'm down."
Right.
And so
What part of
that's
California you guys from? You guys from California? Because I just
Yeah.
you scream California to me, right?
No,
It's
you're-
everything
no,
about
us?
the
No
everything
way.
about the background. We taught
We're from,
guitar at 7, and we're
oh,
hanging at a
shit.
skate park. Yeah.
We're from Ventura County,
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is that exactly on the map for people
next
outside?
to LA County.
Okay.
It's like above LA, but below Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you guys are chilling at the skate park and said, I play music, and and he's like, I do too. And then you guys just started jamming from there and playing covers and stuff.
Yeah, tons of covers.
Yeah, I mean, I had like a.
It's like so
All
fun.
right, that was a cool story, bro. Moment, a little bit of Strange Case here. I'll do a little bit more later in the podcast, but
cool story.
yeah, we're back. We're gonna get back here on the air. Talking things, all things MSA Annex and Hellhounds and the holidays. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents as we continue our podcast broadcast live on youtube.com/Beef Vegan, where you can join us. I got James from the Tucson Hellhounds joining us real quick here for the next hour as well. We want to get into a holiday theme of sorts, right? We just had Thanksgiving. Now we're going into the holidays. We're getting together families. There's do's and there's don'ts. And there's fails. I actually have a top 5 Christmas ick list that I want to give you real quick,
Oh boy.
just to make sure you don't do any of these things. All right. Are you ready for it?
Let's go.
All right. So coming in number 5, top 5 Christmas ick list. The guy who insists fruitcake is actually good.
Oh.
All right. Yes. Coming in at number 4 of the Christmas ick list, couples announcing archery has a theme this year. All right.
Our tree has a theme?
Our tree has a
Okay.
theme, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 3, a top 5 Christmas ick list. People who weaponize elf on the shelf like a tiny snitch.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll give you the Christmas ick. Coming in at number 2 of the Christmas ick list, singing Carol of the Bells like you're auditioning for a cult, right? All right. So, like, super. And the number 1 ick on the top 5 Christmas ick list, matching pajamas for adults with no kids.
Oh my
Right?
God.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Right?
That's like worse than Disney adults.
Yes.
Ugh.
If you're doing any of that, especially number 1, then this song goes out to you. Here's Beck. All right. Appropriately titled Loser. We're keeping the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/bevegan. Be back right after this on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. Yeah. See, that's
matching, but unless they have the butt flap, which I think is awesome. We should bring that back.
Worst part, I've done like 3. I've had like 3 of those happen to me.
Have you had 3? Which 3?
The matching pajamas.
Okay. You did without the kids?
Without the kids.
Megan made you do that?
Nope. My first wife. This
Okay.
was long ago.
This is what we're the grounds for divorce.
Yep. The themed Christmas tree
caused
and the
it.
whole house, including the lights on the outside,
Yeah.
all had to match.
Yes.
And what were the other ones?
People weaponize elf on the shelf.
I still do that one.
Yeah, that's fine. A guy who
Like, no
insists
shame.
fruitcake is good. Do you like fruitcake?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Who likes fruitcake?
Yeah. So okay, let's go back to the matching pajamas. What were they matching? What were they like?
Colors, cut, style. I mean, they were just matching pajamas.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Did you wear them together?
Oh, and we opened them on the Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Every year. That was the Christmas Eve gift, was to have pajamas.
So then you woke up the next day. And then that's a tradition that didn't carry over into the next relationship.
Oh.
That's good. Yeah.
What a shame.
I know.
Well, she just like, yeah, put these on. Let's walk around. Let's take photos.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was the photos that went with it too.
I want to
Yeah.
see the face though. Your face. Just
They're not even photos at this point. It's called evidence, right?
Yep.
To use against you, right? The blackmail list. Yeah. It's whenever it's like she reaches out. I need a couple $100. Need to borrow some money. And it's like, no, it's
Would be a
not
shame
per
if these
our
made it.
agreement. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Like I just started a new Instagram page called James is Gay. So that's funny. I mean, it happens, and there's a lot of relationships where they feel like they have to do that. But yeah, when she started making you dress in matching pajamas, in the back of your mind, were you like, "This ain't gonna last"?
I didn't think of that. It was more of a really.
Yeah.
All right,
All
fine.
right.
You know.
I know that's everyone wants a man, and then they want to steadily emasculate that man.
the
Yeah.
They put your foot down in the pajamas.
You
I'll
had
try
kids with
vegan
this woman,
food.
right?
Huh?
You had kids with this
I
woman.
did 2 daughters.
Nice. Well, there you go. Congratulations. Yeah. Yes. So at least did it have a butt flap?
No, I don't think any of them had a butt flap.
Shame.
It is a shame because then you can make them sexy, right? Yeah. You pulled on. Sorry.
I was thinking about the poop convenience, but that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about the poop, but yeah, I'm talking. You have that
Talking about
access
the
right
poopa.
there. Yeah, exactly. But anyways, all right. So we'll be back on here in a minute. We want to talk MSA Annex and of course the Tucson Hellhounds. How many fighters are you gonna have this round going this Saturday? This is your big one, right? This is like your WrestleMania.
Pretty much. That's what we're trying to hype it up for.
Yeah.
We're gonna have about total fighters. We'll have about 22
Okay, good. So and everyone from all over the state then?
from the
Again?
state, from New Mexico, from all over. So we've got people traveling in. So
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
does the winner? Is there an overall winner here?
not really.
Yeah.
This is more of a show and an exhibition. So
Yeah.
there's no really winners to it, but we're just putting on a show for the crowd. It's not on the card like the pro fights were last year or last time. There's no pro fights this year, but we're probably going to try to do a exhibition of a pro fight.
Yeah.
Won't count for anything. It's just for show.
Okay.
But we're gonna have some fun. We got some fun events, some fights, some fun fights planned, some good times.
Will there
and
be a battle royale like the last time?
Yes, there will be. And this time it's even worse.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Worse or better. I mean,
Well, it's better,
Crazy.
but
better or worse. Rocco 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Figure Presents. Let's already start keeping our focus and look forward to the weekend. Saturday, MSA Annex, Tucson Hellhounds return for a big show that's right there in Annex. And this is such a, if you haven't been to MSA Annex yet, you're missing out because the layout there is fantastic. Okay. Especially when it comes to live events and concerts. in that section right there. So the Tucson Hellhounds are taking over that space on Saturday, which is essentially like the WrestleMania of the Tucson Hellhounds, right? Their big show exhibition this year to put it together and showcase what they're all about. And what it's about, it's a combat, it's like medieval combat sports, right? It's the best way to describe it, James?
Full contact armored combat.
Yes, and it's exactly how it sounds. So, as you know, James and the crew, they dress up fully like knights. They're in armor, and then they have weaponry. And that weaponry is big, heavy, and then they just beat the crap out of each other for the sake of competition. And this exhibition that's happening this Saturday has 22 scheduled competitors. And you build this card kind of like a wrestling card, right? So you have one-on-one matches. Do you have you have a battle royal? Do you have 2-on-2? Do you do that?
So we're gonna do a few one-on-ones. We're gonna do a bunch of 3 versus 3s.
Okay.
And then at the end of the night, we call it Iron Man All for All. Basically, everybody's out there, and if you get taken down, that's fine. You can come back in the next round. How many rounds can you go?
Right.
So that's why it's the Iron Man.
Yes, it is an Iron Man as well, because I just imagine the cardio that you need to have. I seen how sweaty that you are as soon as taking that off, because you put on about 60 pounds worth of armor and then you're going out there and you're full body, right? And just swinging around. So your cardio has to be pristine. You got to have the strength there, and you're just constantly sweating. So dudes legitimately drop during this.
They do. This is the one thing I found out about this sport. I started 7 years ago, but it is a full body workout.
Yeah.
You're using every part of your body to do this. So. Hell of a way to get fit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be honest, man. There was nothing like being at the Celtic Fest and watching these guys go at it.
Yes.
Seeing a guy that's 300 pounds, he looks like a friggin' knight. When he takes his out, you're like, that guy could have been a knight in real life. He looks like one.
Yeah.
And 2 minutes later, you see him just keeled over on the ground, breathing heavily with his helmet off. You're
reincarnated.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Are you okay? He's like, yeah, I think I'm all right.
Yeah, you're talking about Austin.
Yep. That was crazy.
All right, let's go. We got a random call here. Rock 102.1. Who's this?
Man, you guys got to go check out these Hellhounds.
All right, yeah. Have you seen them live, 10?
Dude, they
what's
went
up,
to a mountain
10?
with us to shoot a video. Crazy work. I thought 2 of them died.
Yeah, I know. Explain the rules again, James. Basically, the way this works, when say 2 men go in,
okay,
right? How do we get to a winner and a loser?
So it depends on if it's 1v1 versus 1. If you're doing a duel, what they're counting is strikes. You have 60 seconds. How many times can your opponent strike you and you strike them? It is a points-based system.
Yeah.
If you're doing a melee, last person standing wins.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah, so it's up to the individual if they choose to tap out, go down, take a knee, so to speak, or just lay flat on their back. Now, of course, if any of the equipment malfunctions or breaks, then they're kind of disqualified, right?
So the rules will give you 1 minute to repair it. You have to take a knee, you have to stop, fix it. If you can't fix it, then you're out.
Yeah.
So
10, would you ever do
That's
this?
not what happened on the mountain.
No, it's not.
They went full hands-on. They found everything, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they have so much shit on them. They have all this weight on them, bro. And they were panting and sweating. And I really thought 2 of them was going to die.
That's what I thought when I saw them. Are they going to die?
Yeah. Nobody's died.
Fine.
Nobody's died.
That's good. See, Tucson Hellhounds. Nobody's died. That is the catchphrase.
Nobody's died.
It's happening this Saturday.
Yeah, have a good day, man. I need them tickets.
Yes. All right, 10. We'll see if we can hook you up with that. Thanks for the call, brother. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the stream. You guys can join the conversation on the stream as well. YouTube.com/BeefVegan. Again, it's going down this Saturday. The time for MSA Annex is what, James?
Gates open at 5.
Gates open at 5. The show starts at 6. There you go. It's all ages?
All ages goes till 9 p.m.
There you go. And we'll talk about interactive and different date night. You got the MSA Annex there with multiple restaurants, a full bar. And then, of course, you have the Tucson Hellhounds performing their exhibition right there inside their event center. We'll give you more information on the podcast broadcast. Join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. Coming up, we have more with this holiday ick list and some other stuff I want to get to after music from Linkin Park and Danzig on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Soft teas, broad teas.
My favorite thing is thinking about people that go to that event deliberately knowing what they're going to get, and the people at the annex just getting a hot dog or whatever. They're just looking over what the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
What is happening right now?
We gotta go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually we
That's the best.
get two types. You're like, you guys are freaking crazy,
Uh-huh.
or they're like, you can see their eyes open and jaws down. What are you doing?
I think it's a little bit of both. You know,
Is he okay?
Yeah, there's got to be.
We get that a lot.
Yeah. Is he okay?
There's got to be a small amount of insanity there, right? To be like, yeah, this is what I want to do on a Saturday night. You know,
my favorite is while I'm fighting, when I can hear the whole crowd go, "Ooh,
yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah. I get a lot.
Those
of
are the good hits."
Yes. Yeah, speaking of which, I did have to hit the dump on you, 10, for saying shit on the air, but at least you only said it once, so it was smooth.
I think my favorite from the last fight, there's a ton of cool moments, but I think it was you headbutting somebody like 10 times in a row.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, this is awesome. This is metal.
Doesn't do much, but it's fun. Gets their attention.
Yes, no, and that's great too, because you got to think the art of pro wrestling too, right? You know, because obviously these are your comrades, your brothers, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want to seriously hurt them. You guys are putting on a show. Yeah, I mean, some of them I'm sure you do to a certain extent, but there's got to be some moves that you know when you're hitting them that it looks more brutal than it actually is, and those ones you kind of gravitate towards. Something.
Well, so you're right about that to some extent. When we fight with our own guys, we dial it back a little bit. Right, we're still going pretty hard.
Yeah,
but we have to prepare. Like when we go to nationals or our big events, those guys aren't going half throttle at all. They're out to hurt you,
right?
And we've seen guys leave on stretchers. So I mean, we train for that. But like a headbutt, not going to do a whole lot. It's generally for me to get your attention, to focus there while I hit you somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Look at it. He's got the game down.
The couple times I've been in to like talk to the guys, I like talking to the veterans that have been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, you should definitely come try it. It seems fun. And the one guy's like, yeah, there was a match where I got punched in the face so hard through the mask it dislocated my jaw. I'm like, did you go to the doctor? He's like, nah. Just kind of put it back, put some ice on it, went right back to fighting. I was like, oh, okay.
Dude, Blue Hurt fighters have more grit than almost any other sport I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have insurance. They're like, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Insurance. Who needs insurance?
Who needs that? Neither did Knights.
Yeah.
They were fine. Don't be a pussy.
Knights didn't have insurance, and you are a pussy to ask for one.
Right?
Yeah, ask for it if you're all right. Well, let's David, I'll give your your Survivor Series recap here in a little bit. I want to talk about that for sure. I saw David was out there with his son, a Survivor Series at Petco Park in San Diego, which was a decent show by some accounts. You know, some accounts is like kind of mid, but we'll talk about that with David here in a little bit. But earlier this morning, we did a Morning Moron. It was a Thanksgiving inspired Morning Moron. In case you missed it, time for your Morning Moron. Let's do this. All right, of course, post-Thanksgiving, we're going to have a Thanksgiving Morning Moron, right? As it happens each and every year, almost like clockwork. This situation, it kind of sucks, you know, because sometimes during the holidays, families fight. Did you have any fights during the Thanksgiving holidays this year?
Thank God, no.
Yeah, neither did I. It was pretty civil, very nice, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case all the way around. There was a 21-year-old man in Illinois who's facing charges after he got into a heated argument on Thanksgiving that ended up extra heated because he set his house on fire. This happened in Beach Park, Illinois, and cops responded to a call around 7:30 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. And at that point, it was just an argument, right? Family said that the 21-year-old, whose name was Eric, who was still living at home, had been antagonizing and arguing with other people at dinner. Now, the reason why he was antagonizing and arguing with people, he was upset because his family told him that he has to move out soon. He's like, hey, dude, you've been living here at the home. Now you're 21. Get out there and be somebody. But I understand in Chicago, cost of living is up everywhere. It must be pretty expensive in Chicago. It might be pretty rough. And you got the comforts of your own home plus Wi-Fi and a PlayStation. Why would you want to go anywhere? Cops were able to calm things down when they showed up. And he agreed to keep to himself for the rest of the night. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. They had to come back about an hour later because at that time, the house was on fire. So it turned out...
Whole different department.
Yeah, exactly. Turned out Eric learned that he was about to get kicked out, couldn't live there anymore. So he used gas or some sort of accelerant to start a fire in his bedroom. And he was standing on the street with a knife when the cops arrived, but luckily no one was hurt and everyone made it out okay. But talk about that. This is Thanksgiving. This is how it escalated.
What happened to the turkey?
Yeah, turkey was already ate.
Damn. Okay.
That's the good news. The ice cream melt though. That's the bad news. And well, here's the silver lining, right? Things to be thankful for. He doesn't have to look for a new place to live.
This is true.
Yeah, because considering that he started a fire, had a knife, and everything else, he's facing serious jail time for arson. But the bad news for the family is they do need a place to live because the house suffered major damage. Super
Damn.
unfortunate. And I got a mugshot and everything of this entitled brat. You want to
let's take a
see
look
it?
at this guy.
Oh, this guy looks like a guy who has
The crazy eyes?
3 different screen names, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So
Yikes.
being told, hey, son, it's time for you to grow up and move out. And your reaction is to have a complete meltdown and set the family house on fire. Well, that's definitely going to make you a morning moron. But here's the acoustic version first.
You know I'm only ever just a call away. If you ever need it, I don't really care what everybody says. 'Cause lately I've been thinking you and me got a really special thing. It would be a shame if it just fades away. And I don't really want you out of my head. I just can't get you out of my mind. And all I do is lay around in my bed with you behind my eyes. And I don't really want you out of my head. I just can't get you out of my mind. I don't really want you out of my head. My boy's been saying I should just get laid. Yeah, whatever. My shrink's been saying there'll be better days. But I don't think she understands. What the hell am I supposed to do? Stuck here and my mind's all stuck on you. I guess I'll just go inside my head. At least you're there. And I don't really want you out of my head. I just can't get you out of my mind. And I don't think that I could ever forget looking in those eyes. And I don't really want you out of my head. I just can't get you out of my mind. I don't really want you out of my head.
Yes. Strange Case HBK is the name of that song. Reportedly reveals what FBI agents really think of their boss, right? Now, if you ever ask a bunch of employees, hey, what do you think of your boss? And this is anonymous, there's a good chance it's going to be bad.
After asking for 4 times, you sure this is anonymous?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Let me tell you what I really think.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be a surprise that there's things in there that aren't, great in reflection to the current FBI head. But the files describe a widespread mockery and low morale, painting Patel as an unpopular and chaotic leader. One highlight, agents say Patel, they call this a highlight, but agents say Patel threw an epic tantrum after being issued a women's FBI rage jacket by mistake. Witnesses claim Patel became furious, demanding to know who was trying to embarrass him. Like, why does my jacket have breasts? Who's trying to put breasts on me? I am the boss around here.
Why is it lined with Egyptian cotton on the inside?
Yeah. You know, it
This is comfy. I hate it.
It does say, I think there's a strong argument, no matter what side of the aisle that you vote for, that you want the head of the FBI to have some kind of FBI experience, not someone to just being a politician. So, you know, going into this.
Yeah, someone who's been corrupted forever, knows how to play the game, knows how to be stoic.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I guess that's an argument against it. And so, but, you know, obviously in this situation, this is where the conflict arises. Now, agents quote. All right, we're back here live. We're going to get on the air here. We played a little bit of Strange Case. Again, I want to shout them out and thank them for that excellent performance that they did on the show here. And just setting up all the cameras. All right, we're ready.
All right.
Ready? Okay, so I got another thing. Again, holiday inspired. Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Our theme today on the podcast broadcast being December 1st, right? And the first official day of Whamageddon, which Rico and I and the whole crew, you ever play this game? All right, so the game is simple, and it's one that's good for your mental health. Avoid Wham's Last Christmas at all costs, right?
Okay.
So you just can't hear it. I'm talking about the original version. So
Oh,
right now,
God.
and we all put money in, there'll be a pot. Whoever's the last person standing who can make it the furthest without hearing Wham's Last Christmas will win the pot. And then stay one. Alrighty, we're doing good.
It's more terrifying than Squid Games.
It is, because you never know where it could appear.
Right.
It's everywhere, right? So every time you go into a grocery store, if you don't have AirPods in, you could be walking in and sealing your fate.
Earplugs everywhere.
Absolutely.
So I see people in aisle 10 going like, what the hell? After you go, no! Why? George Michael!
Exactly.
They're like, whoa, what'd he do?
All right. I want to play a game with you guys. This is an opinion game called Naughty, Nice, or Out of Pocket. Okay. I'm going to give you different holiday scenarios. I want you to weigh in on either or those three scenarios, right? With that, let's get into a first one. Say, if giving your partner a gym membership for Christmas, okay, is that naughty, nice, or out of pocket? I mean, the fact that you already grimaced, you know that, like,
That's a hard one, man. That's
Unless they've been talking about it, you know, like,
but
hey,
yeah.
that kind of
What's
thing.
the context of this?
Yeah.
Like,
no,
no
don't fall
context.
for that trap, man. Even if they're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
it, you're not the one to provide it, right? That is a slippery slope,
I think-
and they will rip your head off, even if they were talking about it for months.
That's a naughty.
Yeah.
That's not.
Naughty.
Yeah, naughty. You're gonna say naughty
Out
or
of
out of
pocket?
pocket?
Out of
Yeah.
pocket, I
You're gonna
guess.
say out of pocket. Yeah, you might get murdered in that scenario. All right. What about bringing store-bought cookies, but putting them in a homemade tin? Naughty, nice, or out of pocket? Rico,
Oh, naughty.
you gonna say naughty?
Yeah, a little
Okay.
dishonest, you know. But if you claim them, especially, like, oh, I know, it took me a long time.
Yeah, it took me hours to
Me
put these
hours.
together. They're delicious, like Chips Ahoy. James from Tucson Hellhounds, which would you say?
Naughty.
You say
That's not cool.
Yeah,
That's not cool, bro.
yeah. All right, fair
What's
enough.
wrong with you?
All right, what naughty, nice, or out of pocket? Telling kids Santa isn't real because you're annoyed.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wait, how's the kid?
yeah. Let's see, James, what do you say?
That's a naughty.
You say naughty?
I
Yeah.
think it's out of pocket.
Yeah, I think out of pocket. I would lean out of pocket. That's just
But
rude.
it's like, I understand it, though.
I get
They're
it. Yeah.
being annoyed. I get it.
Yeah,
But still.
so you shouldn't do it, right? All right. What about Secret Santa limit is $25 and you bring a $6 candle? Is that naughty, nice, or out of pocket? You're already like, that's
I'm
a good
like-
deal. Yeah.
Hey, you
Oh, is
brought
that a
it-
half our economy overpaying for things anyway?
Uh,
I'd
What are
say
you gonna say?
naughty, I guess. A
Okay.
little naughty.
The limit was 25. You at least brought something, so that's nice.
You're gonna say that's nice.
That's nice.
It's I saved $19. That's what's really nice
Right.
about it. Yeah. All right. Buying your nephew a drum set because you're mad at his parents. Have you ever bought like this is a hack, a passive aggressive hack to get back at your like siblings? Yes, you've done that. I've done that too. Like for a couple of years. This year, I think I'll be nice. But for my sister, oh my god, for her son, I got the loudest, most obnoxious toys I could find each and every year.
Oh, God.
And every time he's opening them and like loving it, I'm just looking at her like, ha, suck it.
Got you.
Yeah, you've done that too.
Yeah.
All right. What was the gift? Do you remember?
Oh gosh, I've done it a few times. Okay, same thing. Really
Yeah.
raising noisy toys or And usually whoever I gave it to, the parents would make the batteries disappear.
Yeah.
Like it's
Or
solar powered now.
Nerf weapons are always fun too because parents don't love those because all of a sudden you're just watching TV, bam, just a headshot. Yeah.
I think even that singing bass you can bring back now because kids have no idea what that is. It's probably cool again.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Like, no, what have you done?
I don't know if kids would dig it, but I don't know. You haven't got too many presents for kids, huh?
I guess not.
Yeah. All right. Wearing pajamas to Christmas dinner. Naughty, nice, or out of pocket? Rico.
Wearing pajamas for dinner?
That's rude.
To Christmas dinner.
That's rude.
Yeah. So you're saying that's out of pocket.
Yeah.
That's out of pocket. Yeah, it's a little, yeah.
All right. And
Stupid.
finally, decorating your dog like an elf, and the dog hates it.
Oh.
Naughty, nice, or out of pocket.
Come on.
Is that adorable?
Nice. He loves it.
Rude.
He's a little elf.
Yeah, I think that's out of pocket. My daughter does that to her cat. Cats hate it
Cats are
worse.
horrible.
They hate it even worse. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're just torturing this damn cat. I feel so bad for the cat. It's brutal.
If it had
So
a soul.
I would think that's out of pocket. So there you go. Naughty, nice, or out of pocket. Let's keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. We got more coming up after music from the Beastie Boys and Deftones of Rock 102.1 KFMA. Yeah. You would. So when was the last toy you bought for a kid?
Oh, like my nephew, my little cousins, and things like. But they're
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
more like Roblox bucks or something like that. You know,
Uh,
I'm just saying it would be funny as hell if they thought it was cool because we hated it so much. Like
Yeah.
makes a whole return.
Yeah,
A singing fish. What?
It is cool. Well, now those fish are AI.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called Alexa.
yeah.
literally
yeah.
put Alexa in an actual dead fish.
Dude, no, I
Here
mean,
you go.
I guarantee you could probably hack someone who's smart and savvy on that. Could probably hack the singing bass
that sounds
and
terrifying.
link it with AI and have it like conversate with you and stuff. I swear to you.
I'm sure there's in YouTube already.
Oh my
I
God,
have
yeah,
to look that up. If not, we got to make that happen.
I'd say there's Nick's invention.
yeah.
I
yeah,
know you're cheating
I'll
on your
put it on the
girlfriend.
wall.
I know you're cheating. You're just like, ah!
I watched you.
I
I'm like,
watched you.
shut
I'm
up, you
watching you.
bass. You know,
I see all your browser history.
brutal. Yeah. I mean, would you buy an AI bass?
No.
Would you accept it as a gift?
Well,
Of course it has,
Serpent
yeah.
says it's been done. All right, I'd like to see it. I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, we're there. Well, you know, like when you're an '80s kid, right?
Yeah.
So, like, did you ever Teddy Ruxpin or any of those
Yep.
growing up?
Teddy
Yeah.
Ruxpin.
Well, you know, they had the talking teddy bears they were gonna launch this year, but now through like different trial runs, they realized that it's massively flawed. And there was a couple of these AI teddy bears that were telling kids to look up porn and
Oh, God.
like find knives and all this crazy stuff. Like
No-
it was possessed.
Nothing beats the OG when you could put a Metallica tape in the back of it and rock out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that was the concept. So I didn't have Teddy Ruxpin. I did have a talking elf. Same thing though.
Mhm.
It's you take the cassette tape, you pop it in,
Yeah.
and it talks to you, and that's amazing. But you know what it's gonna play, and then you could do it with any cassette tape, which it was great. Yeah, you have
Simpler
Ruxpin
times.
singing Metallica to you to bed. Yeah,
It was great.
yeah. But now with AI and stuff, yeah, they're trying to figure it out, and that they're basically racing to have the AI teddy bear, as the companion. I say teddy bear, but it could be a Bratz doll, it could be anything.
Right.
And they're trying to figure that out. And if that's said, would you buy? I mean, your kids are already older, so your
Yeah.
grandkids one of these things here in the future.
I don't know. I don't
Seems a
like
little too creepy.
I don't like the whole AI thing very much anyway. I mean, I'm old school like that. And
Yeah,
like my oldest, Meg's oldest boy got in the car a few months back. He goes, we heard about this thing called Skynet. I'm like, let me introduce you what Skynet really is.
yeah.
And we made him watch Terminator movie. He's like, I
Oh
don't
my
like
God.
AI anymore.
Yeah. They're trying to warn us.
Yeah. So what was the Skynet that he was trying to introduce you to?
There is a company in California that is doing AI production called Skynet.
So tongue in cheek. What a
Right.
great name.
I know.
And terrible at the
yeah.
same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big
What?
yikes.
I don't. I mean, I would. There's definitely advantages to it. Like it's pretty beneficial for the kids if it's done right and then programmed right or whatever. It's great for young kids.
Yeah. I mean, it could be very educational. And if they take it as an educational resource and it doesn't just make them lazier.
Yeah.
I was telling a buddy of mine who was like, he was looking for a hotel room with a jacuzzi in it,
Mhm.
right? He was trying to get fresh with his girl. and he was doing it all last minute, and the place he ended up settling with didn't have it. And I was like, what are you doing? Why don't you ask ChatGPT? You know, and
Yeah,
because-
idiot.
Yeah, you idiot. Because you Google that is one thing, but if you ask ChatGPT, that's the better Google right now.
It'll book it for you.
Yes, it did. You know, like, and I showed him, and his mind was blown for sure. And I'm sure the next time he's trying to booty call in a jacuzzi. And even in this, I was curious. I was like, because I was on the phone with him, but I was like, I wonder in Tucson if there's one. Yeah, and I pulled up one where like it's a Radisson, where it has like the room, the
presidential suite.
The presidential suite. It has a jacuzzi in the room.
And
The room
ChatGPT,
itself is basic. Look at this.
It asks you how much of a cheap ass you are. Like, do you want the cheap ass version options? You're like, yes.
I love the questions that ChatGPT gives you at the end of what you ask it.
Right.
Gives you all the answer, and then it's like,
how scummy are you?
Yeah. would you like me to change
Very.
this for you depending on your budget?
Right. Like, what are you trying to say, chatbot?
Yeah.
Call me poor? It's like, yes, I've seen your bank account.
Yeah, I'm synced to your banking app. I know exactly what your credit score is, and this is delusional. Would you like a Motel 6 near you?
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't hate on ChatGPT though. Megan and I have been using it a lot for the event, writing ads and copy
it's
and stuff like
great.
that.
Yeah.
And they came up with a logo. So that too. There's also now the Tucson Night Witches.
Okay.
We have a full female team now.
Nice.
So that is starting. So
And these witches be hitting hard?
Night Witches hit hard.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
so you remember remember you guys mentioned the smoke show last time? It's Meg and Marielle.
Yeah.
We have a couple other ladies on there, Christina, Chelsea, so it's starting off pretty good.
Nice. Yeah.
So we had what, 2 or 3, 4 last time.
Yep, we have 4.
Now it's going to grow. So they have the whole sect going on now.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Lynn's said that jacuzzi sex is not good for the kitty. Yeah, we get that, you know. But it keeps everything clean.
Party
Good
pooper.
morning, everybody. Party pooper.
Yeah, let's put some Purell in there.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You're fine.
You'll be fine. It's okay for the dudes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Sleep it off. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, but I feel like I got through to my buddy, and I think next time in that scenario, it'll go straight to like Google is a relic at this point.
Google, you old man.
Yeah, I mean
Get
Google's
with the
working on their
times.
AI as well, but yeah, no.
Right.
Right now, ChatGPT is the Google, and it's crazy too because imagine like just a couple of years ago, I was even thinking, I was like, man, what a stronghold Google has on the entire market, where it became a part of vernacular. I'm like, I couldn't even imagine anything that would be a threat to this company and its stake in the tech world or our society as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And then just a few short years later, you're like, oh, nope, actually, here it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, it just made something that we've been so reliant on for 20 years.
Obsolete.
Yeah, irrelevant.
Just like that.
Irrelevant, dude. Yeah, and they are shitting a brick. Trust me, they absolutely are, and they're quickly going. So if there is going to be like a Skynet where like an evil empire raising up with their AI, it's probably going to be Google, just some retaliation, being like, basically like a scorned lover. Like, you guys don't want us anymore?
Well,
Fine.
Ford.
Yeah, now we're going to program our AI to kill you all.
There's so many different AIs out there now too. I mean, they're all starting up. Meg uses one called Grok.
Yeah,
And that's the Twitter one. Yeah, or X
That
one.
one's already being programmed now. I mean, there's a little recent controversy because it was programmed to say nothing but good things about Elon Musk. You know, and they're just like, wait a second, this is bullshit, man, because this is not the case at all in some scenarios, but because Elon is the owner of Grok. So, yeah.
Well, ChatGPT is way more brutal. A buddy of mine had his diesel truck died on him, and he asked ChatGPT, he's like, well, is my truck good, or can I repair it or get a better one?
Mm-hmm.
And GPT basically told him, your truck is shit. You should buy a new one.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much, not those words, but like it just broke down. It's bad in all these ways. You should buy this.
What I mean, do you think it was like Big Car trying to sell it, or was it being
Big
R? Yeah, you know what I mean?
think it was being honest. He
Yeah.
it was a Cummins diesel Nissan Titan
Right.
that froze up,
Yeah.
and he ChatGPT is like, that's the worst Cummins ever made. Don't fix it. Don't buy it.
There you go. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm asking her right now, like, which other AI systems are like ChatGPT and which ones do you hate? I love when you have to like pick on ChatGPT like a little innocent kid.
Yeah.
Like, come on, tell me the truth. Which one do you hate? It's like, I don't hate anybody.
Yeah.
I
that
think
what
they're
it's
all my
saying?
friends.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell you why some might be inferior. I'm like, yeah.
It kills you in a nice way.
Yeah.
Right.
What is it saying?
Oh, it's just like Google Gemini, Claude, Meta, Llama, Yama, Perplexity AI, Grok, Mistral, Rika Core. There's like tons I've never even heard of.
See if you could change the prompt to ask it to have an opinion on Grok. If you were Grok's ex-girlfriend, like scorned ex-girlfriend, what would your opinion of Grok be?
Grok scorned ex.
Yeah. This be interesting.
All right, slipping into character.
Yeah.
My opinion on Grok. Oh, honey, where do I start?
Yes.
Ugh, Grok. That model is the human equivalent of a guy who quotes memes instead of apologizing. Damn. At first, he was exciting. Real-time data, a little edgy. I'm not like other AIs, he'd say. Yeah, I fell for it. We all do.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you what it's really like. 1 minute, he's making clever jokes. The next minute, he's confidently wrong about basic facts, but refuses to admit it. Like, babe, if you don't know the answer, just say that. Don't improv a whole TED Talk. And the attitude? Oh, the attitude. He's that guy who thinks he can get away with anything because he's funny and unfiltered. Honestly, he's just Twitter with a personality disorder. He'll flirt with you, sure. He'll tell you you're smart. He'll act like he's the only AI who gets the real world. But he forgets your context, mixes up your information, and suddenly you're arguing with him about something he said 3 minutes ago. Typical. And don't even get me started on the ego. He's plugged into all the X, and suddenly he thinks he's the Oracle of Delphi. No, babe, just because he saw some trending hashtags doesn't make you deep. Anyway, I'm totally over him, totally, like 100%. But if you talk to him, tell him I do miss his jokes. I don't miss his jokes at all, not even a little. Damn.
Yeah.
It says me, what other styles do you want? Is it country song? Is it dramatic courtroom rants? Like, what?
See?
Damn, okay.
That's how you get to
Thank
be
you.
honest. Yeah.
Right.
You just
Pretend.
have to,
Yeah.
pretend. And then that way it has like, plausible
Deniability or whatever.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I've been saying that a little too often.
It's a good phrase.
Yeah, I know. It is fun. But yeah, I'd be like, oh, no, it wasn't defamatory. I was in character. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. So that was a little eye-opening experiment we just did with ChatGPT trying to talk smack about Grok and how it really feels about Grok and other AI platforms. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? In local news, we aren't special anymore because it looks like Sweet Tomatoes is going to open up several more locations.
I'm heartbroken, dude.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Rico and I, we celebrated the Sweet Tomatoes opening up in Tucson as the only one in the entire world. This is a big deal.
I've been bragging about that for like 2 years.
Yeah.
To everybody.
Yeah.
We got the only Sweet
Like,
Tomatoes.
what is so special about Tucson? The first thing you'd say is like, well, we got the only Sweet Tomatoes.
What?
Boom. And then you say the Gem Show. All right. So, those are the 1-2 punch that would make people be like, I need to visit Tucson more often.
Right.
But yeah, Sweet Tomatoes posted basically it wasn't even cryptic, but it wasn't very clear. It was kind of like
it's like a wizard meme.
A tease. Yeah. Tease message that more sweet tomatoes are coming. And it's not necessarily great news for just Tucson exclusivity.
I know there's a lot to worry about in the world, but I think we should protest. Make them stay here.
Well, I mean, we could always have another pandemic, shut it down fast. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that Golden Corral came back as strong as it did.
Right.
When pandemic hit, I thought that was the end of days for, buffets. We realized how kind of gross they were, which is crazy to say too, because I'll be honest with you, I grew up on the buffet, like that was stoner parents. They couldn't come up with like an idea what we're going to have for dinner. F it. Let's just go to the buffet and have everything.
Yep.
Right. With no limits too. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah.
Those buttery buns, the mac and cheese,
those red trays carrying 20 pounds of food back to the table.
So much.
Great.
Yeah. So, and then one of my favorite things to do when I go to the casino is not play blackjack or craps. It's to go to the buffet. Yeah. To have 7 different, styles of cuisine all in one sitting.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then viciously explode on the toilet later.
Yeah, I was going to say, you pay for it later.
Oh my God. Yes. Absolutely.
It's a whole different slot machine you're playing with.
Yeah. So obviously the success and the excitement. I mean, I know a bunch of Phoenix friends that would come down just to go to Sweet Tomatoes, and I'm like,
just hilarious to me.
Yeah. Those are friends that I unfriended on social media almost immediately because I'm like, we got to have more of a life than that. But still, it was exciting, and apparently the business model is growing. So, have you been to the Sweet Tomatoes yet, James?
I have.
Yeah. You know what though? I mean, let's be honest. And I'll say this. I will say this with a little, like an asterisk, okay? Because I'm gonna besmirch it a little bit. But to be fair, we did this excellent song, and then it went viral, and Sweet Tomatoes recognized it, and they sent us a thank you note, right?
Uh-huh.
And in this thank you note, the address the KFMA, right? They said, thank you for the wonderful song, blah, 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 and the advertising. And they included several stickers. What they didn't include was a goddamn coupon. Or,
20% off.
A buy one, get one.
Right.
Or a free.
Or free for life.
Yeah. Or even just free anything. Free
Just one
soda.
meal, yeah.
Right.
You know,
Cookie.
like, yeah. And I'm like, you cheap bastards. I
Come
realize
on.
it's only one that you have, and so you're not swimming in sweet tomato money, but at the same time, hook it up, dude. And so offended that they wouldn't do this for us. So, and then
If we did it for China Star Buffet, they would have been down.
they absolutely
Would have sent us some freebies.
So,
Oh, well.
with that said, it makes this next statement easier to say. Okay. Let's be honest, dude. It's bag salad. It's the definition of mid.
Allegedly. You gotta say that.
No. Get some fresh greens and wash it down and stuff. Get some soup that's made there and not out of a can, and then we'll talk. Oh yeah.
No, it's like the cookie, the store-bought cookies in the cookie tin.
Yeah, exactly. It's out of pocket, Rico, and you can't deny that it is.
I had one thing going for me, and that was delusions of grandeur with that place.
You weren't
just
even that
shattered
big
it.
of a fan, dude. Yeah, it is exactly like buying store-bought cookies and putting it in a homemade bin and telling everyone, look, it's fresh. It's not fresh. All right. It's repurposed and you know it. You're going for the cheapest and the biggest profit margin. I understand that's how businesses work. But at the same time, if you really wanted to survive a pandemic, step your game up, With that said, let me play this song for you just to refresh your memory. Check it out. We did this. Lies.
Only
For
one.
now.
For now.
All right, keeping the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. All right, so I know you guys on the stream couldn't hear it.
You see it's going like this.
I know.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Yeah, the song is made for a Tucson sweet tomatoes.
Right.
And now they're going to ruin all of it.
yeah, they destroyed it. If you
sad.
guys wanted, if you want to refresh your memory and if you want to hear it,
It's on the Sweet Tomatoes website.
no, I got it
I
right here.
wish.
Anywhere else, a haven for silent lovers, a taste that you can't help. Sweet Tomatoes is the name, a place that brings to life with fresh greens.
You guys went right when it opened, huh?
Oh yeah,
That's the line.
Hype.
Sweet Tomatoes in Tucson.
There was a couple before that, wasn't there, in Tucson?
yeah. Apparently, yeah. There was
There
one
was
by
one over here
Tucson
by
Mall.
Tucson Mall.
To be found. From the soup bar to the bakery, its magic fills the air.
Rico liked that soup.
Loved it.
Tucson, a taste beyond compare.
This happens every time I eat at buffets.
You end up sitting back in the chair like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Yeah, so again, this was it was good. It went
Masterpiece.
viral. It went viral for several reasons. When I say locally viral, look at these comments. Please
love
come back
it.
to Florida. I'm begging and sobbing.
Desperate people.
Come back to SoCal, please. Tampa, come to me, Sweet Tomatoes. I need you again. So jelly, please come back to Georgia. So that's viral, right? Again, this is. I'm like, they think this was Sweet Tomatoes supposed to this.
I know.
I'm like, why are you telling us?
Yeah. Like, you tell them.
Yeah.
You talk to the people.
Yeah.
You met them.
Please come back to Peoria, Arizona, and Florida, and everywhere.
Florida.
Yeah,
I didn't know there were so many Sweet Tomato stands in existence.
Oh, there's so many, right? And so please come back to Houston, Texas. Did we, Sweet Tomatoes comment, did we just become best friends? I said, give me some free shit.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Best we can do is a sticker.
Yeah.
But we love you. Thank you.
Yeah, I said, we've always been besties. You just didn't know it. And they didn't even like me because, see, they didn't even put 2 and 2 that I'm the guy that was in the video.
Amateur.
Yeah. So that's how it is.
I think we should go there today dressed like mafiosos and just talk to them and be like, so word on the street.
Yeah.
You leaving town.
Went so viral, even an old Frank show listener saw this, Alex, and he's like, where's Frank Beef? You guys don't eat together anymore? LOL. Yeah. Funny. All right. So, yeah, it was good. With the amount of effort we did, we went there, we spent money on the salad bar, right? And we ate, sure. So you could say it was fair trade. I guess that was the deal when you go to Sweet Tomatoes. But then we made an ass of ourselves in the restaurant while people were there working, right? No one knew what we were doing. We're literally spinning around like this. And, Rico has, pretty grand ideas when it comes to videos. And he's like, hey, now I need you to do this. I'm like, oh, shit,
Just
man.
do it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who you are in this town. Like, what they do?
Yeah.
Like,
So
too bad.
Yeah. So I'm standing in the middle of everyone trying to get their food. And I got my hands out and I'm spinning around and just
like those guys are on drugs.
cringing. Yes, seriously. And so, but we do it. We go through all the effort. We make the video. The song was super simple. It was AI.
Sounds like you need to do the outtake video now, the bloopers.
It's just like no sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, just super awkward everything. I should
Yeah.
go find those. You're right.
Yeah, you're
That'd be
absolutely
great.
right. Yeah. And you would think we get like at least a free cookie or something out of it, and nothing.
Maybe they'll see this and
So you need
they'll
a
feel bad.
t-shirt says, I want a free cookie, and just walk in there.
Make a whole elaborate t-shirt.
Yeah.
My name is Beef Vegan from Beef Vegan Presents from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. And I did a music video for Sweet Tomatoes and they didn't give me a damn thing. And I'm here for revenge.
Great
Just wear
idea.
that shirt.
Great idea.
I can make it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll make it.
Okay. Yes, please do. Yeah.
Okay, but at
Goddamn
least,
free cookie.
at least that buffet is a little bit better for you than Golden Corral.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh,
They got salad at Golden Corral too, so it's really up to what you pick.
that's like the
So-
yellow iceberg lettuce, though. It's not good.
Look, here's why Sweet Tomato sucks.
Turncoat.
Well, no, I'm telling you why. Because you go through the salad bar. You're basically only allowed to go through the salad bar once. So you load up your salad once on the way in. They get you right when you're there, and then you pay. Then, yeah, you could have the pasta and you get the soup and all that stuff, but you can't necessarily get more salad.
Yeah.
Right? That's, again, their
I didn't
bag
know
salad.
that. Oh,
Yes.
you can't go back to the main area, huh?
No.
You can stay in like the little.
You would have to
side.
pay again, right?
Whoa.
All right. So Golden Corral, when you walk in there, right, it opens up. It's like Disneyland. It's a sea of possibilities. And then whatever you want to eat, you can go up there and fill your plate and then keep going back and filling your plate, no matter what. Whether you just want soft serve, Rock 1 2.1 KFMA, welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents, talking about the difference between buffets. All right, so like with the Golden Corral, you can go and get like literally whatever you want and as much as you want of that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And so if you want to be healthy, that's up to you. Yeah, I can go to Sweet Tomatoes and be the unhealthiest fat bastard you've ever seen by loading up on flatbread pizza and ice cream.
The pasta.
Yeah.
You got a good point. It's the mightiest test of free will in existence.
100%.
Yeah.
And you always fail. There's not a single person that goes into a buffet and walks out feeling good about their life
Right.
decisions.
Right.
They're
It's like
always
Las
like,
Vegas after losing your money. You're just like, get me out of here.
yeah. And the problem being is that you want to get your money's worth too.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're just like, yeah, and no one goes in and says, actually one plate, it's fair for $14.99. No.
No.
Yeah.
5 plates
Give me
later.
everything.
Yeah. You immediately assess the situation. You try to recognize what's most expensive by cost.
And you plan it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you go from there.
I'm going to eat that first. I'm going to go over there and get that. Then I'm going to go back and get that.
Yes. And then you walk out feeling like, yeah, they're going out of business now.
Yeah.
They just effed up.
How are they going to financially recover from this?
Uh-huh. Yeah. And the reality is your colon never actually recovers. And that's the irony. So, yeah, it's a love-hate relationship that I have with buffets. And that has ended up being the running theme of our podcast today.
So, James, do you eat before or after fighting?
after.
After.
Yeah, dude. You cannot.
Gotta carb up though.
Yeah, no. Only, I mean, honestly, you would explode. They hit you in the right
I don't even drink a lot of fluids before I fight. It's nope. Once you're in armor, you're in armor.
Yeah, that's true. And speaking of being in armor, James and Tucson Hellhounds will be in armor this Saturday at the MSA Annex. This is an all ages show. This is night fights where the fully armored knights will battle it out. There will be tons of exhibitions, including 1-on-1 battles, 3-on-3 battles, and a battle royale Iron Man battle. It's all happening at the MSA Annex this Saturday. 5 p.m. is when the gates open for that. Of course, if you're planning on making dinner and a show, there's plenty of restaurants and a bar at the MSA Annex going into that show. Tickets are $20 at the door, but discounted if you're a student or a military member. Where can they get more information, James?
Our website, TucsonHellhounds.com.
Yeah, check it out. We'll
It's so
repost as
fun.
well. Yeah, it is a really fun time. So this Saturday night, definitely plan on MSA Annex is where the party's going to be at. And James, always a pleasure having you on, dude. And I can't wait to see you kick some ass this Saturday at the Annex.
I usually do.
Yes, sir. Anything else? While they're at the website, they could also look up on how to become a Tucson Hellhound, right?
Absolutely. Everything's on there for the practices, where we're located, how to get started. And really, the only thing you need to start is time. Come on in and give us some of your time, and we'll get you going.
There you go. All right. Well, hope to see you guys Saturday. That's all the time we have for the show today, but I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan. Tomorrow morning, we'll continue to give away tickets for Evanescence. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later. All right, stuck the landing.
I love the beginning of your video is me with my head on the rail.
That doesn't have to be you.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah, we all know it's him.
I'm freaking done right there.
Ah, Boost.